And this matchup always, Clark, seems to produce some fireworks.
Well, again, when conference opponents are this familiar, Kevin, things tend to get ramped up, heated up, intensified, if you will.
Let's go cross court to hear more about the season MP has put together.
He just had an all-time moment breaking Wilt Chamberlain's single-season points record. Him and Wilt are still the only players in NBA history with over 4,000 points in a year. He told me he hopes to add to this record tonight. I'm betting he will, guys.
Yeah, he could add a lot to it. Thanks. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, they've got Lauri Markkanen, MP out there with Bailey. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Filipowski in at the four-man position. 6 on the shot clock. MP with it. And it's Gordon picking him up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Love that play call by MP, finding a way to create for his team.
Here's Pickett, covered by MP. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. That shot, no good. Good defense by Jokic. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
Here's Pickett, covered by MP. To the middle. And Jokic throws it down.
You know, for all of his agility and craftiness, the slick moves, Jokic not afraid to go old school and just throw it down on you.
MP passes to Bailey. Back to MP. The three. Jokic grabs the miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Pickett, covered by MP. And he drives in.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Pickett. This game he had 10 points. A baseline J. Jokic, no good.
That's the first miss for this offense. They've hit 3 or 4 to start.
There's always a need for shot makers in the NBA, GA, and that's what Ace Bailey brings to the floor.
Yeah, Bailey has a smooth jumper with a high release point that allows him to shoot over just about any defender. And when you pair that with his physical tools, his upside is through the roof.
Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Now, here's Jokic. Following the miss by MP, Hardaway with a wide-open look. Off target from outside. Pass to MP. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Filipowski in the corner, 5 on the clock. MP finds Kessler. Good defense by Jokic. Nuggets have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Johnson can't hit. And so, MP will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. And the dunk by MP.
I like how MP did not settle for the lay-in. He left no room when he threw it down.
Here's Pickett. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now, he averages about 9 points a game. Stolen by Kessler. To the inside. MP. And MP throws it down.
Nice pass by the rookie Bailey. They love seeing Ace set up others.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, I spoke with the head coach for the Nuggets. We talked about Lauri Markkanen, and I asked him how he wanted his players to guard him tonight. And he said we can't afford to lose sight of him out on the perimeter because he's a big that can really shoot it, especially when he's operating in the pick and roll. It'll be interesting to see how Markkanen fares against them in this one. Back to you guys.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you.
A little contact like that isn't going to do much to alter Bailey.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Third in scoring, and they're in the top third in the league in assists. Oftentimes in possessions, making the extra pass makes all the difference.
And that scoring average of theirs way up there. That kind of offense, GA, allows them to win games even on nights when their defense isn't up to it. Now, here's Jokic. He had 15 points last out.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Now, Bailey. MP sets the screen for Markkanen. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Now, here's MP. Following the miss by Jokic. MP finds Kessler.
Smart pass by MP. Great to see a young player making the right decisions with the ball.
The Nuggets trail by 7. Jokic with it. He's got 10. Here's Pickett. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Here's Bailey, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Pass to Filipowski. Jokic with the steal. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Now it's just a 3-point Utah lead.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Pass to Pickett. Johnson outside. Jokic passes to Pickett. Johnson outside. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
MP left side. Another miss by Utah.
Working from medium range, he was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
Here's Pickett. It's hauled in by MP.
Hey, even guys at his skill level will miss those from time to time, but it doesn't happen often.
Utah moving it around. Pass to Filipowski. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And here are the Nuggets now after the basket by Utah. Here's Kessler. Kessler the screen. MP passes to Kessler. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Now it's a 7-point Jazz lead. Denver's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Pickett passes to Hardaway. Tries from 16, and the jumper falls for him.
Boy, a promising mid-range game that's highlighted by strong fundamentals and mechanics. Hardaway Jr., a productive scorer.
Now, here's MP. 9 points in the game so far, and the basket by Bailey.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Here's Gordon. He has yet to score. Pass to Jokic. Here's Pickett. No good with the triple.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Jokic with the screen on MP. Stolen by Markkanen. On the wing, Markkanen. Lays it up off the glass.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Here's Pickett. Pass to Jokic. And here is Hardaway. 6 to shoot. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Here's Johnson following the basket by MP. In the corner, Hardaway with it. A three-pointer off the mark.
He's going through a bit of adversity right now. They really need him to pick it up, though.
MP outside. Pass to Bailey. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got assist number 8 now on the night. Here's Pickett, 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Down low, they need this one, and the rejection by MP.
You know, for Jokic, his consistency at the line goes back to his rookie season. He's always shot above 80% on his free throws. That's remarkable for a guy of his size.
Pass to Niang. MP against Brown. Here's MP, and he drops it in from the low post. MP's got 13.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And so it's Utah. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll return. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Utah.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
They've got Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Strother in at the 2. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. Brown dishes to Valanciunas. Pass to Tyson. Brown outside. Now Valanciunas. He's guarded by Nurkic. Just 5 on the clock. No good from Valanciunas.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Out left to the wing. Here's Valanciunas. Rebound, Utah. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
Pass to Niang. It's rebounded by Najee. The Nuggets trail by 18. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Wizards was outstanding. He ended up with 44 points, and he registered a triple-double, showing off all of his skills. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contribution. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for the Jazz. And here is MP. 18 points for him. That one goes in. MP's got 20.
Despite his youth, MP's showing grown man strength.
Here's Pickett, covered by MP. Out to the right wing. Jokic a screen. Here's Najee. That one misses. Good D by Anderson.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
The Jazz making a switch here. George is checked in. The drive by MP, and finished off by Nurkic.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
You know, throughout his career, Nurkic has always been, Clark, a presence on the glass. Terrific rebounder.
Yeah, he's a big guy who plays big, Kevin. He's not afraid to get in there and mix it up. He knows how to use his body from different positions. He's a terrific offensive rebounder, and even in short stints, he can impact the game with his glass work.
Pickett passes to Hardaway. Trying to find Jokic, gets it to him. And the turnover again by Denver. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Utah Jazz. On Saturday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. Then on Monday, they'll take on Evan Mobley and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And for that game against the Nuggets, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Johnson, he's checked in for Najee.
Love watching Nurkic set hard screens and then roll with purpose. Great job in the creativity there from the pick and roll.
And the dunk by MP.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Kyle Filipowski's checked in for Nurkic. Will it go? The kick out to Brown. Johnson, the pass to Jokic. Here's Pickett. There's the pick. Shot clock at 5. Over MP. And it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession.
And a moment here to look at some of the stats for Brown. He's getting around 8 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And there isn't much to write home about with his numbers. I think he'd like to up his contributions.
Yeah, but you got to earn that chance. I mean, you get what you earn. His numbers are fine, but he's not going to get a lot more floor time unless he turns it up a notch.
MP passes to George. On the wing, MP. 24 points for him. The putback.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Nuggets have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Here's Pickett, covered by MP. Here's Jokic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jokic has got 13.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Now, here's MP. Last time out, he had 44 points. Inside and taken away by Johnson. Brown with it. George picks him up. Brown feeling out a bit. Here's Jokic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts it up. Pickett, no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Johnson, a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. He has 5.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Outside, George. Back to MP. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. MP's got 13 points in just this quarter.
He's lifting up this team with his offensive output. What a big-time quarter for him.
Jokic passes to Hardaway. Jokic with the screen on Markkanen. And the rejection by MP. Yep, that one goes in there.
Jokic able to play through contact and seems unstoppable when he's that close to the hole.
Hurtling down the home stretch of this season, Greg, what do you make of potential first-round series in this postseason?
Well, there's certainly some matchups that I think plenty of fans would love to see, but we still have a bit of time for things to kind of fall into place. That's what makes this time of year so exciting.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Gordon's checked in. Bailey's checked in for Utah. Clock is at 3. Here's MP. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Hardaway for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Hardaway has got 5 points so far.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Outside, George. Back to MP. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Outside Hardaway. Back to Jokic. Pass to Pickett. Gordon with no one around. Another 3 for Denver.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
Here's Pickett. Pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Johnson for 3. And they'll get another chance. Back to Gordon.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Pickett, covered by MP. And another shot. Pickett, that's good. Pickett's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
George passes to Filipowski. George looking around, and a wide open look for MP. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. MP's got 28 points for the game. Gordon against Anderson. Johnson, the pass to Pickett. Johnson kicks to Hardaway. Here's Pickett. Denver needs to get off his shot. Gordon for 3. A rebound by the Jazz. MP's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. they've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
It's up a three, and it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got 7 rebounds in the game. And the turnover again by Denver.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Jazz leading by 17. MP passes to Collier. Back to MP. Cranes the three-pointer. MP's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Jazz.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensive.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's the Jazz running away with this one. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena.
We'll get to the first half action in just...
And taking a look at Utah, they're the best team in the league, and they know it. When you're the biggest dog, throw that muscle around, keep the rest of the pack in line.
And next, let's talk about our game. MP has been stellar so far.
One guy stands out so far tonight, and you know.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. MP really making a difference here.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
Getting underway here in the second half, here's Will Hardy's 5. Kyle Filipowski is out there with Markkanen. Then there's Bailey. Then it's MP. And it's Kessler in at the 5, roaming the paint.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Pickett. Misses the 3. Jazz leading by 18. MP, no good. Here's Hardaway. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Just 1 for 4 thus far. They have not found their rhythm this half.
MP passes to Bailey. Back to MP. Knocks down the 3 ball. MP's got 34.
He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch, that's for sure.
Here's Pickett, covered by MP. Johnson for 3. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got his 4th rebound in this one.
It has been a shaky start this half for their offense, shooting just 1 of 5.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team. Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
Pass to Bailey. Takes a 3. Good, and the assist goes to MP. And that's 10 points for Ace Bailey.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from 3-point range.
Pickett passes to Jokic. Here's Pickett. Shot clock at 6. And the rejection by MP. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Out to the wing. Bailey with a wide open look. Offline with his three.
Dismissed the defender right there, but couldn't take advantage.
Johnson kicks to Gordon. Pass to Pickett. And the rejection by MP.
Who's got ball? Watch the pick.
Outside, Markkanen. The Jazz working the ball around now. 4 on the shot clock. From deep. Denver grabs the miss. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Here's Jokic. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
Savvy, size, length, strength, touch. Jokic a low down on the block.
MP passes to Bailey. MP outside. Pass to Markkanen. And they double up Markkanen. Kessler. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
He took it up strong, but the defense was ready for it.
Well, Clark, we've all heard the stats on Nikola Jokic, but it doesn't tell the entire story, does it?
No, it doesn't tell the whole story, but it tells you a series of stories. I mean, Jokic is like the encyclopedia of basketball, Kevin. I mean, I just love watching him play. I mean, this guy does it his own way at his own pace, and his skill level is off the charts. His shot making is remarkable. His unorthodox way of doing what he does is a treat for all spectators of the game. MP squeezing all that juice he can get out of that orange. What a night he's had.
Outside Hardaway. Johnson kicks to Gordon. And it's off from three-point range. Jazz leading by 21. MP deciding where to go with it. Pass to Sensabaugh. Nurkic dishes to MP. Takes it off the glass. MP's got 40 points.
He's been incredible tonight. Seemingly scoring at will. Really powering his team forward.
Bounce pass Gordon. Here's Pickett, covered by MP. Here's Jokic, and Jokic slings it in.
No surprise Jokic is having a great night. I mean, he is a walking 3-level bucket.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, there's a lot to consider with NBA expansion, and commissioners about where the talent is right now in the league, but those players have to come from somewhere. How does it work geographically? What will it mean for growing the game? These are all good questions. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, as always, we appreciate the update. Jokic on top. He's guarded by Nurkic. The drive by Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Good move. Jokic has a tremendous feel for what to do and when to do it.
And there's the drive. Nurkic can't hit. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Out to Hardaway. Launches it. Cans it from downtown. Hardaway has got 8 points.
Boy, that quick trigger mindset. When Hardaway Jr. is firing away like this, you know he's feeling it.
Markkanen sets the pick for George. Up and in on the layup. And the Jazz lead by 20.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now. On their...
The Nuggets shooting 43% from the field. They've got Bruce Brown. And it's Strawther in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Astonagi. Now, here's Jokic. Clock at 6. Here's Brown. Another shot. Jokic doing the job inside.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
Brown against MP. And they call an illegal screen here.
He went a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
The Nuggets trail by 13. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Fades and shoots. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Utah has gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on three.
Boy, that's a big-time make by MP. Drew the foul and stayed focused on the hoop.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Jazz.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And, you know, the more they penetrated, the more they realized the defense wasn't able to stop them, so they just kept doing it.
Brown misses off the right iron. Jazz leading by 16. Kessler a screen on Brown to the paint, and Kessler throws it down.
One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Here's Brown. Rebounded by the Jazz. Filipowski's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Putting up a goose egg, bageled this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Here's Jokic, and it's sent back by Kessler. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Now, MP. Kessler a screen on Brown. Here's MP, and denied. He sends it right off the glass.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
The Nuggets have gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Jokic draws the double. There's the screen. Brown with it. Now defended by MP. Over MP. Brown, no good.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Cameron Johnson's checked in for the Nuggets. Pass to Jokic. Back to Brown. And again, Denver, no good.
He's having a tough quarter scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
MP outside. Well, Clark, with the game becoming more global, some are saying the NBA should adopt some FIBA rules to more closely align the leagues. Any changes you'd welcome?
Well, you know, Kevin, with all this...
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. A resounding...
A hard-fought win, MP. Basketball is a game of runs. Sometimes winning or losing comes down to which team makes the final run. More than once tonight, the defense, yours especially, kept them from the types of buckets that build a run or keep one going. Your thoughts?
Coach likes to say in every win, there's one stop that sets it in motion. It can come at any time. You might not even notice it when it happens, but there are stops that start chain reactions. All right, you follow me here, Jennifer? Okay, so we're not just trying to win games. We want our opponents to feel like they're down before tip-off. A lot of that starts with defense. And when I'm blocking shots like I did tonight, I wouldn't want to play us. I'll tell you that.
Makes sense, MP. Thank you.
Hey, fear the block.
Back to you, Kevin.
As always, we appreciate it, Jen. Thanks.